Hey guys, Andrew coming at you. I got this mic plugged in here to do this real quick. My computer is not working so I just got an iPad. We're gonna try it on here. If the sound cuts out halfway through, I'll have to work on that in the future. Let's get into episode 6 of The Leftovers and what I thought about this episode. I have to be honest, this was my least favorite episode of all the episodes. There's something just felt off about this episode. It really felt like they took 2 episodes and had to rush it through, and it just the pacing didn't fit everything else. Of course, I love Lori's story. Of course, I like how they connected it with the lady from the beginning. That was interesting, very interesting stuff. I like the direction that they're taking. I just it just didn't fit for me. It felt really forced. It felt really rushed. I felt like the story with Lori with the one character and the other character could have been that way. Suddenly Kevin's at this ranch already and he's out running and they already talked to him. I hope that we'll see the story. I think we will. I think they're going to fill in the blanks and it's going to be out of order. And so maybe they can fix this problem. Maybe the very next episode will answer a lot of those questions. But halfway through, I just didn't. I didn't feel like it completely ended things. Like Lori going scuba diving, maybe she decided to end it all. If I was a betting person, I'm going to say that I don't think they're going to show us the rest of that. We won't find out. I'm just hands down going to say that we're not going to find out. They're not going to go into it again. They won't show her. That's my prediction. Overall, I don't really know if there's a whole lot to discuss. Although I think I like that we've seen that the pastor has kind of lost his faith. I took it that way that he didn't care to go to Kevin. He wanted to be with family on this day. We'll have to see what happens there. Kevin's probably going to go through with it. And understanding Lori's perspective, it's that everybody around her is going crazy and doing insane things, and maybe she can't live with that. Maybe that's why she doesn't want to be in this world anymore. But to me, she's still got a family. So, I mean, it's an interesting thing. She's still got a family that cares about her. Kevin, it's a crazy thing. It's like maybe the two ways the leftovers could go with this is they could keep it magical and mystical, or maybe Kevin actually dies. Maybe Kevin Senior kills him and that's it. He's dead, and they had to live with that reality. But maybe we'll see Kevin in this, afterlife singing and everything else. But I don't think we'll get any more of Lori. I think that was her story. That was it. She's done. I think then we're going to get maybe a little bit more with. I think we'll get a little bit more with Lori. I'm not Lori, sorry, Nora's story. I think we'll get that and we'll get a little bit more information from her about what happened. But that's pretty much it. This is a quick review because I don't feel like there's a whole lot to discuss. I mean, it was okay. You'll see I've gone more in depth with the other episodes. But this one, I don't know if it was directed by someone different, but tell me what you think in the comments. I think it was a great episode. No doubt. I love the connection they made with Lori from the beginning to end. They did a lot with her character. But because it was bumping back and forth, because it was like two stories going on at the same time, it just felt very rushed. I think in the whole overall season, again, that this is the weakest episode. It's not a terrible episode, but it wasn't my favorite, and I think they could have done things, much better with this episode. The pacing could have been better. It just felt off. That's all, and it's okay. I think this is the best season out of all of them so far. It's the craziest one out of them so far. And the fun thing is, I had a friend watch this episode with me, and I was like, "Look, I just am kind of curious. You've never seen the show before. Let's just try to follow along and see, because this person's never going to watch The Leftovers." And put it this way, they fell asleep while watching this one. So I don't know what that says about the show. Overall, I love the show. It's my favorite show. But again, I just felt like it was weak overall. So, and it's okay. I don't have to like everyone. But if you like this video, give me a like or a thumbs up or subscribe. But I don't. Out of all the episodes, we've had so much mystery, but there's just not a lot of mystery in this one, and that's okay. But I just didn't see a lot or have a lot of questions really at this point. I think Lori. It looks like that Nora's going to go through with zapping herself. It looks like Lori decided to end things, and it looks like Kevin, he's going to go through with it. So there's no more real questions at this point other than the things we've already seen. I don't think there's anything new that's been thrown to us other than what did Lori decide to do. And knowing this show, it just seems like we won't get any more on her story. That was it.